Now, whether you're one of the people who agreed with me or not, I still believe to this day that what happened in Turkey, in eastern and southern Turkey on February 6th, will be a turning point in history. I still believe in this thing up to this moment. Every day we see strange things. Every day we hear about maybe natural phenomena, things we might not have paid attention to before because they used to happen every once in a while. But when you see these disasters increasing, these strange phenomena increasing, that's when you really need to stop and think for a bit. You can truly feel it. As if you're not living alone on the surface of this planet, there are strange creatures. Maybe, and I say maybe something alien forced it to come out, maybe something urged it to come out, and we're seeing it for the first time. Why didn't we see it before? I have no explanation. But it really seems like something happened inside this planet, or there is truly an external force that is working or doing something inside the planet. Today we want to talk about a very strange creature that appeared in the past few days. Please don't go far. We'll be back in a few seconds. I can't go. Welcome again. If you're watching this channel or this program for the first time, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, turn on notifications, and like the video if you enjoyed it. This episode isn't about earthquakes, but I wanted to mention that first. About an hour ago, a strong earthquake occurred in Congo with a magnitude of 5.0 on the Richter scale and a depth of only 16 kilometers. And a very large number of Congo's residents felt this earthquake, according to reports from global observatories. Honestly, I'm surprised by this earthquake. First, because Congo is almost in southern Africa, located in the southern part of the African continent, just below Sudan. This is an area that hasn't experienced earthquakes, let's say, in recent times. Honestly, this earthquake raised my suspicions somewhat. It's a region far from seismic faults, and an earthquake happened there. Maybe this, in one way or another, supports the warnings of the Dutch scientist. From the 28th, 29th, 30th of March, this keeps repeating, not this, not this, not this. Today's episode is about this topic. What surprised me even more is the appearance of a video of a very strange creature started spreading on social media. A video of a very strange creature. It appeared for the first time almost on our planet. I don't know if it appeared on other planets, but on Earth, on planet Earth. This is the first time this strange creature has appeared. On a famous beach in Australia, this thing puzzled the locals because of its strange appearance. This creature, they say, appeared after the devastating earthquakes of February 6th in Turkey. Of course, an Australian man found a strange creature. Its skull is that of a reptile, it has 4 limbs, and it has a tail. This happened while the Australian citizen was walking on Maroochydore Beach in Australia, which is located on one of the Australian coasts. Of course, the Australian citizen, his name is Alex Tan, one of the local residents. You will start to see this video in front of you on the screen. One of the local residents said he discovered this strange creature for the first time, as we said, while walking on the beach exclusively in the morning. He always has this habit of walking on the beach every morning. And he was surprised by this strange creature, and of course he posted a video of this strange creature, like the one you just saw in front of you on the screen. And he wrote, "I found something very strange." And he said that this thing is different from anything he has ever seen before in this area, and perhaps unlike anything else on Earth. He said these are strange things, sometimes similar to what people talk about when they mention seeing strange alien creatures. He likened this creature to the same reaction you have when you see an alien or when anyone sees a strange alien creature, because it's something very strange to us. The Australian citizen said that he saw this creature after the story about the appearance of this creature, and in my opinion, this is where the beauty lies. This strange creature appeared after major floods hit this area of Australia, and then these strange creatures started to appear after the floods struck the region. According to the well-known independent website, so far the identity of this strange animal has not been determined. According to the Egyptian scientist Mohammed Salem Mutrib, They also say that the moons and a certain alignment of the planets affect things, causing storms, floods, and torrents. Okay, I'm talking to you scientifically about an external force, a certain external gravitational force, whether from the moon or from planetary alignment, that caused a flood of this magnitude. It forced strange creatures that we didn't know before to come out of their places, so we started seeing them on the shore. But why on the shore and why during a flood? So it's possible. These strange creatures might be amphibious, meaning they live in the sea and also on the shore, on land. And this is the first time we've seen this type of creature. Surely scientists in the West have taken this creature and are working on studying it. Now, who knows when they'll tell us what they found in their studies or if they'll leak anything about it. But what we do know is that an external force caused a flood that brought something strange out of the ground until now, and I am completely sure that there is still something inside the earth. We humans, there are animals, let me say creatures apart from animals. I don't know if it's an animal or strange creatures until now. We don't know what they are. Does this reinforce anything for you? Does it make you more certain? Gog and Magog do exist. Maybe a flood will bring them out. Maybe some disaster will bring them out. We definitely know in our religion that this is one of the signs of the Day of Judgment, but it really reinforces for me that we are not the only ones living on this planet. There are strange creatures that, when God permits, will appear and appear in great numbers. A natural disaster affected where it lived and forced it to leave. Now, maybe it will come back, but when exactly? I know when it might attack and multiply in great numbers. This also reminded me of when there were very strong floods and torrents that claimed the lives of at least 20 people in Urfa. And I think in Kilis during that meeting it was about 10 or 12 days in Turkey, and after these floods people started to notice. I posted the video for you too, and we made an episode about snakes of a strange kind. I posted the video for you and asked, did I show you this video? This type of snake, I told you, since I don't have experience with snake species, I said this is a viper, and it's known for its venom and is well known in our Arab countries. But about this, I told you it's a viper. And I wasn't convinced about it until I actually contacted a reptile expert, because honestly, this topic made me curious and I had to follow up on it. Is its appearance normal? And is it a normal snake when you contacted the reptile expert? I got a reply 2 days ago. I can't leave something without making sure about it and knowing exactly what it is. The reptile expert confirmed to me that this snake, for example, the one that appeared in Turkey and we weren't used to seeing it often, is the blunt-nosed viper. That's its name in Arabic, macroviper, Macrovipera labatinus. That's its scientific name, Macrovipera labatinus. And it's the one that's very dangerous. Parva in Turkey. I asked, what do we call it? We're used to seeing this type of snake. The flood forced this very dangerous snake, which we're not used to seeing, to come out. And the flood also forced this strange creature, which we're seeing for the first time, to come out. And maybe if another natural disaster or flood happens, who knows? Who will emerge from underground? I'm Ahmad Al-Dira, host of What's Happening. Take care.